Before I get started with today's video, we need to do a shout out for Virginia Tech and Liberty for honoring UVA for the three men who died on that tragic day. Number 41, number 1, and number 15. That is Deshaun Perry, Lowell Davis Jr., and Devin Charlie. Of the people who lost their lives and their families who have your number. I'm glad that Virginia Tech and Liberty was honoring this three men. For Virginia Tech, we're orange today, and Liberty, we're blue. Virginia Tech carry a UVA flag, and in Virginia Tech for Liberty, we're carry a UVA flag. Liberty University, I believe that in this beginning game, I don't know, I didn't listen to it. I was out somewhere else today. They tributed this day. We remember those three men and their families and their players. Hokies, I will let you know, this might be Virginia Tech this is probably the best football game. I'll let you guys know probably Monday or sometime next week. It's going to be up to UVA will play or not. Hokies for Hughes. Anyway, let's get into this. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Virginia Tech Show. I'm your host, Kent Reese. Virginia Tech finally got a win against Liberty. Virginia Tech upset Liberty 23-22. After both Liberty and Virginia Tech got 3 and out, Virginia Tech, the first one to score first. Grant Wells will drive down the field a couple of times, and Grant Wells will throw a nice pass to Nick Gallo. Nick Gallo drive all the way to the 15-yard line. After that, we'll give it with Jalen Holston on the 5-yard line. Will score a touchdown. However, Liberty will strike back from a 15-yard kick return. But Nathan Johnson. However, Virginia Tech will fake a field goal when Jalen Love, he will rush for 15 yards, and after a 5-yard touchdown by Jalen Holston, Virginia Tech will take the lead 14-7. Then later on, Virginia Tech will get 9 points, and Liberty will strike back with his safety and make it 4. The score will change. Make it 14-4. After that, Liberty scored a touchdown. Make it 14-14. Virginia Tech will kick a 22. Will kick a 22. Make it 17-14. Liberty. Then Liberty didn't get that safety and make it 19-17. Then they would scored another field goal. 20, 21, 22, 2-2. Liberty would have been winning 22-17. However, Bud Foster's defense shows up with Tyjuan Gabutt. It was a sack in that game. Excuse me. Was a sack in that game, and Liberty will fumble the football, and we will recover it. Out of that, Virginia Tech will drive down the field, and Jalen Holston from the 2-yard line will score a touchdown and get 23 points. That would be we tried the 2-point conversion, but after official review, they did take the 2-point conversion off. So Virginia Tech remaining, we're leading 23-22. Liberty. Well, 4th down, 12 on the 40-yard line. I don't know why they didn't kick the field goal, punted, but they didn't. They were at sack. Guess what? Tyjuan Gabutt that game. We will drive down the field, but however, we will punt the football. Then we got sacked by Jalen Griffin in that football game. Multiple times. Liberty will punt it again. Punt it to us. We will fail, blah, blah, blah. Liberty back in the 15-yard line. A sack happened. It was then a sack happened by Tyjuan Gabutt. Then scoop and score a fumble by Jalen Griffin. Virginia Tech would drive them to get their first down a couple of times by Jalen Holston. And Virginia Tech would take the lead, a knee on the 2-yard line, and that'd be in the ball game. Virginia Tech, the final score, Virginia Tech 22. Here's some stats of the game. Grant Wells was 14 of 23 and 148 yards. Jalen Holston was 26 carries and 99 yards and 3 touchdowns. King was 11 carries and 78 yards. Nick Gowers, 2 receptions, 44 yards. 45. Delon Wright, 2 receptions and 75 yards. And star player of the game, Tyjuan Gabutt, 6 total tackles, 3 solo tackles, and 2 sacks. That's 2 sacks at the end of the game. Help us win the game. That's why Tyjuan Gabutt a star part of the game. He got that final second. John Griffin got the scoop fumble. Anyway, as I got saying, the Virginia Tech show, Virginia Tech 23, Liberty 22. Tyjuan Gabutt again is just star player of the game. It's just star player of the game. We'll see you next time on the Virginia Tech show. If you like this video, please leave a comment, click the subscribe button, really help me out. And again, let's go Hokies!